Right, so the video I've been looking at is Take Back the City by Snow Patrol, which was released in 2008 and it reached number 6 on the UK singles chart. The album it was from was 100 Million Suns and it was directed by Alex Course. It's from the alternative rock genre and the target audience is 18 to 35, males and females.
And the video I looked at was Beyonce's Single Ladies, which was released in 2008 from her album I Am Such a Face. It was directed by a man called Jake Nava and it won an award at the Grammys for Best Video in 2008.
Take Back the City is, has concept aspects to the video where a lot of the video is actually made up of stop motion shots and are single shots and they're not like a video. It's very unusual for a music video. There are also other parts that are performance based and the stop motion shots actually make the visuals quicker on screen.
And for Single Ladies, it's meant to look like it's kind of one continuous shot, but it isn't. It's like it is broken up with like a few close-ups and things like that. But the takes, especially at the beginning, are unusually long for a music video. Normally they're like a few seconds, whereas these are like 10 to 15 seconds. The original shots, and the other thing to mention is that it's filmed in black and white as well.
The target audience was 18 to 35, like I've already said, both males and females. And one thing that's interesting about the video is they actually had a competition allowing people a chance to be in the video, so fans of the band. They had to apply via email through the production company.
The audience for Single Ladies is 15 to 24, which is like the core audience, mainly girls. Because she's a female artist, and the secondary audience is males, and this is based on the genre because like it's meant to be R&B, which is like quite has like a huge male fan base as well as the ladies, and also Beyonce herself, she's like a sex symbol for males, so like that would be a reason for males to watch the video.
The type of video for Take Back the City was concept and performance. The performance-based parts were shot of the band playing as if live, but not in front of an audience and in an abandoned warehouse, really. There were a lot of close-ups of the lead singer, Gary Lightbody, but the video was actually criticised for featuring him more than every other member of the band. The concept parts are made up of stop-motion shots, but the different parts of the video are intercut amongst each other.
There's nothing, this is a performance video, so there's nothing else in the video apart from Beyonce lip syncing with 2 backing dancers. The story doesn't really link with the words either because it's just her dancing in a studio against like a white background. But like some moves are represented in the words and things, like when she's talking about a ring, she'll point to her finger and things like that. And there are some jump cuts in it, like from going from long shot to close up back to long shot, or from when she's on one side of like the frame to the other side of the frame.
Representation in the video, there's some parts that are shot in a pub, which is quite stereotypical really of UK people amongst the target audience. There's also shots of men and women outside clubs interacting, which signifies heterosexuality, and there's no signs of homosexuality in the video.
In one way that Single Ladies is similar to the Take Back the City is that there is also no homosexual representation at all. There is like Beyonce uses her sexuality to gain a male audience. Because she's already a sex symbol, because she's such like a huge star now that like she doesn't really need to try that much to like make herself more like sexy or anything. So she is stereotypically like presents herself in a female way with like having like big hair, like quite revealing clothes. Like in this, she wears just a leotard with like her legs out, and has like a lot of makeup, like glamorous, which is like stereotypical of like female R&B artists. And lyrics are made in reference to her marriage, which is seen as like especially in like British culture, which is mainly Christian, it's seen as like purely heterosexual. So yeah.
The genre for the song and video is alternative rock, and the video shows this through the instruments that they're playing in the performance-based parts. Typical instruments of alternative rock include guitars and vocals, so it shows it through the performance aspects. And
the genre for Single Ladies is R&B, which is like quite opposite to the Take Back the City. There's normal things that you expect, which is like having like slow moving artists, like they like kind of slow down the movement. Also having glamour, which is like big hair, lots of makeup. Backing dancers are also present, which is a really common like convention in R&B.